Hello. Does it work? Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you guys. My name is Brad Bowling. I'm an assistant principal here at Cedar Shoals High School. On behalf of the principal, Dr. Tony Price, and the rest of the faculty and staff here at Cedar Shoals, we want to welcome you for the Spelling Bee. We are honored that you are here. Students, you have accomplished a great deal by being the winner from your school and making it this far. So please know that that is exciting, and we're very proud of you. And I want to wish you the best of luck today, okay? Have a nice day.
Good morning. I'm Georgia Scott, and on behalf of the Georgia Association of Educators, GAE, and the Clark County Association of Educators, I too want to extend a word of welcome to you. This is one of the days that we are very excited. It's one of the many days we get to showcase our wonderful students in Clark County School District. Students, we are so proud of you, and we wish all of you the best today. One of you will be moving on to the district level and hopefully to the state level. So we are so proud of you. And thank you to the alternates also for being here today, and thank you for all of your hard work as well. At this time, I'd like to introduce our judges. At the front table, we have Amy Hill. Would you stand and be recognized? Miss Cynthia Ballard. Miss Keena Worthy. And the bell ringer is Mr. Eric Frazier. Thank you to all of you for being here.
We'd like the opportunity to introduce our spellers. But before I do that, I would like first to read off the names of our alternates who have practiced with these spellers and assisted them in getting to where they are and deserve a round of congratulations. Barnett Scholes, Jacqueline Wright, David C. Barrow, Tressa McHugh, Bernie Harris, Shayla Hayes, Chase Street, Jack Martin, Clark Middle, Valerie Garcia Poza, Cleveland Road, Caleb Brandon Thomas, Coyle, Cayenne Tao, Fowler Drive, Matthews Humana Vega, Gaines, Jaylon Taylor, Hillsman, Alex Martin, Judea Jackson Harris, Tamaya Thompson, Oglethorpe Elementary, Amy De La Rosa, H.B. Stroud, Rachel Robinson, Timothy, Natalie Schlickelman, Whit Davis, Corinne Register, Whitehead Road, Carly Wyrick, and Winterville, Adarius Bond. So congratulations to our alternates. Now you will notice that I left off one of our alternates, and that is the alternate from Alps Road, because she will be taking the place of their Spelling Bee winner, Jordan Wyatt, who sadly is out sick today. So she will introduce herself. If we will begin with Speller 1, if you'll please walk up to the mic, introduce us your name and your school, please.
Jane Michael from Barnett Scholes.
Nicholas Jordan from Winterville Elementary School.
Jamia Roebuck from Core Middle School. Kamani Joseph from Hobby Stroud.
Lena Cook from Chase Street. My name is Connor Shea from Wood Davis Elementary. Lance Everett from JJ Harris Elementary School.
Ellis Brown from Yates Elementary School.
I'm Perry Thomas from Hillsman Middle School.
Michelle Lee from Timothy Road. Gustavo Dominguez from Oglethorpe Avenue.
I'm McKenna Mincy and I'm representing Whitehead Road. My name is Yeram Hong and I represent David Z. Vera Elementary School.
I'm Denai Taylor and I'm from House Road.
Theron Camp, Clark Middle School.
Salem Curtis from Fowler Drive Elementary.
Sorry.
I'm Rachel Robinson from Cleveland Road Elementary School.
Isabella White from Bernard Harris Lyons Middle School.
Thank you, boys and girls. And if you can remember when you're moving the mic to carefully move the mic up or down without touching the lavalier mic, and then let go before you begin to spell, because if you give yourself just a little bit of distance between you and the mic, it picks up your voice a little better. Congratulations to all of you for making it to the county spelling bee, and best of luck. We'll begin our practice round now.
Good morning. Good morning. Congratulations. I'm Sue Holt. I'm a retired educator, and it's my thrill and privilege to be back and be the word caller for today. Contestants, let's do this. When I say a word, you might want to look at my face to watch me say it. And then I'm going to ask you to repeat the word. The reason I do that is to make sure that you've heard me correctly, because I would hate for you to spell the wrong word because you didn't hear what I said. So that's the reason to say it before you spell it, okay? And then you can look at the audience if you'd like to spell it. But I just want to make sure we have that good eye contact, okay? All right, we'll start with our first word. And this is the practice round. And I will always say the word is, and then I'll say what the word is, okay? All right. The word is jump.
Jump. J-U-M-P. Jump.
That is correct. The word is skip.
Skip. S-K-I-P. Skip.
That is correct. The word is run.
Run. R-U-N.
That is correct. The word is walk.
Walk. W-A-L-K. Walk.
That is correct. The word is hop.
Hop. H-O-P. Hop.
That is correct. The word is slide.
Slide. S-L-I-D-E. Slide.
That is correct. The word is turn.
Turn. T-U-R-N. Turn.
That is correct. The word is fall.
Fall. F-A-L-L. Fall.
That is correct. The word is up.
Up. UP. Up.
That is correct. The word is down.
Down. DOWN. Down.
That is correct. The word is big.
Big. BIG. Big.
That is correct. The word is little.
Little. LITTLE. Little.
That is correct. The word is small.
Small. SMALL. Small.
That is correct. The word is short.
Short. SHORT. Short.
That is correct. The word is tall.
Tall. TALL. Tall.
That is correct. In lots of ways. The word is sit.
Sit. SIT. Sit.
That is correct. The word is stand.
Stand. STAND. Stand.
That is correct. The word is leap.
Leap. LEAP. Leap.
That is correct. Now, Ms. Higginbotham will go over the rules.
Congratulations, boys and girls, again. I will read through the rules, and then I will return when we're down to the two finalists and review the rules for that section only. There has been one rule change to the Georgia Association of Educators B. Please note of this rule change, if only one speller in a round spells a word correctly, that speller will be declared a finalist. All spellers eliminated in that round will resume spelling in their original order until only one spells correctly. That speller will be declared the other finalist. If all spellers are eliminated in a round, those spellers will be reinstated to resume spelling in their original order until two finalists have been determined according to the rules 14 and 15, which I will read. That has been the only change to the rules. In the B, spellers shall pronounce the word both before and after spelling it. However, no speller will be eliminated for failing to pronounce a word. All spelling words will consist of a single, non-hyphenated words. Failure to capitalize a word will not be penalized. Personal names will not be included. When a speller fails to spell a word correctly, he or she must step out of the B, and a different word shall be given to the next speller, except as provided for in Rules 13 through 15 of this section. After having started spelling a word, a speller shall not be given an opportunity to change the letters once pronounced. The speller may retrace the letters of the word from the beginning only, provided no letters or their sequence are changed from those first pronounced. If letters and or their sequence are changed in the respelling, then the speller will be eliminated. The speller may ask the caller to say the word again, define it, use it in a sentence, provide the part of speech, add alternate pronunciations, and or provide the language of origin for the word before attempting to spell it. Root word questions will not be entertained by the caller or the judges. No other information about the etymology or history of a word shall be provided. The caller shall grant all such requests until the judges agree that the word has been made reasonably clear to the speller. The judges may disqualify any speller who ignores a request to start spelling. If no definition of a homonym is provided by the caller, the correct spelling of either word shall be accepted. When a definition or sentence is given, the speller must spell the correct word. Webster's Third New International Dictionary and its addenda section, copyright 2002 by Merriam-Webster, shall serve as the final authority on the spelling of words. If more than one spelling is listed for a word that the caller has provided for the speller to spell, any of these spellings shall be accepted as correct if all of the following three criteria are met. 1, the pronunciations of the word are identical. 2, the definitions of the words are identical. And 3, words are clearly identified as being standard variants of each other. Spellings at other locations have temporal labels such as archaic and obsolete, stylistic labels such as substand, non-stand, or regional labels such as North Midland Irish, which differ from the main entry spellings. Not having these status labels shall not be accepted as correct. Words shall be pronounced according to the diacritical markings in Webster's Third New International Dictionary and its addenda, copyright 2002 by Merriam-Webster. Any questions relating to the procedures or the spelling of the word should be referred to the judges immediately. The deadline for making an objection is before the affected speller would have received his or her next word had he or she stayed in the bee. No objection shall be entertained after the bee is terminated. An objection may be filed by a parent, legal guardian, or school representative of the affected speller. This designated person is the only one who may object on behalf of a speller during the bee. Only the designated person for a speller may voice an objection for his or her speller, and that objection can relate only to his or her speller. To object properly, only the designated person should stand and remain standing until recognized by a GAE Spelling Bee committee. The committee will immediately inform the judges, who will hear the objection at that time. The judges and the GAE Spelling Bee committee are in complete control of the bee, and their decision shall be final on all matters. The special rules that apply to the competition between two finalists: when the round results in only 2 spellers who have correctly spelled their words, they will be declared the finalists. The last person eliminated before the finalists are determined to be considered the alternate. When one speller misses a word, the other speller will spell the next word on the caller's list. If the contestant spells that word and the next word on the list correctly, he or she will be declared the winner. If he or she misspells either of these 2 words, the other speller will be given the next word on the caller's list to spell. If the speller spells the next word and the next word correctly, he or she will be declared the winner. If both spellers misspell their word, both spellers shall continue in the bee, and the one who first misspells his or her word shall be given the next word on the caller's list to spell. The bee shall then resume under Rule 14, which is the previous one I just read. I will now respectfully request that everyone double check to make sure that your phone is either off or on silent. Thank you, and best of luck, boys and girls.
All right, take a big breath. You ready? Okay, speller number 1. The word is hook.
Hook. H-O-O-K. Hook.
That is correct. The word is tummy.
Tummy. T-U-M-M-Y. Tummy.
That is correct. The word is helper.
Helper. H-E-L-P-E-R. Helper.
That is correct. The word is ruby.
Ruby. R-U-B-Y. Ruby.
That is correct. The word is supper.
Supper. S-U-P-P-E-R. Supper.
That is correct. The word is pancake.
Pancake. P-A-N-C-A-K-E. Pancake.
That is correct. The word is crown.
Crown. C-R-O-W-N. Crown.
That is correct. The word is piglet.
Piglet. P-I-G-L-E-T. Piglet.
That is correct. The word is envy.
Envy. E-N-V-Y. Envy.
That is correct. The word is zebra.
Zebra. Z-E-B-R-A. Zebra.
That is correct. The word is derby.
Derby. D-E-R-B-Y. Derby.
That is correct. The word is clover.
Clover. C-L-O-V-E-R. Clover.
That is correct. The word is angry.
Angry. A-N-G-R-Y. Angry.
That is correct. The word is rally.
Rally. R-A-L-L-Y. Rally.
That is correct. The word is dance.
Dance. Dance. D-A-N-C-E. Dance.
That is correct. The word is mitten.
Mitten. M-I-T-T-E-N. Mitten.
That is correct. The word is idea.
Idea. I-D-E-A. Idea.
That is correct. The word is bloom.
Wait, what was it?
Bloom.
Bloom. B-L-O-O-M. Bloom.
That is correct. The word is quart.
Could you repeat the word, please?
Quart.
Court. Q-U-A-R-T. Court.
That is correct. The word is campus.
Campus. C-A-M-P-U-S. Campus.
That is correct. The word is timber.
Timber. T-I-M-B-E-R. Timber.
That is correct. The word is talent.
Talent. T-A-L-E-N-T. Talent.
That is correct. The word is trendy.
May I have a definition, please?
Fashionable or up to date.
Trendy. Trendy. Trendy.
That is correct. The word is uncle.
Uncle. U-N-C-L-E. Uncle.
That is correct. The word is screech.
Screech. S-C-R-E-E-C-H. Screech.
That is correct. The word is heavy.
Heavy. H-E-A-V-Y. Heavy.
That is correct. The word is botch.
Botch. B-O-T-C-H. Botch.
That is correct. The word is banter.
Banter. B-A-N-T-E-R. Banter.
That is correct. The word is vanity.
Vanity. V-A-N-I-T-Y. Vanity.
That is correct. The word is guess.
Could you use it in a sentence?
Yes. Alyssa's guess at the number of jelly beans in the jar turned out to be correct.
Guess. G-U-E-S-S. Guess.
That is correct. The word is private.
Private. P-R-I-V-A-T-E. Private.
That is correct. The word is truffle.
May you repeat the word, please?
Truffle.
Truffle. T-R-U-F-F-L-E. Truffle.
That is correct. The word is stampede.
Stampede. S-T-A-M-P-E-D-E. Stampede.
That is correct. The word is multiple.
Multiple. M-U-L-T-I-P-L-E. Multiple.
That is correct. The word is coach.
Coach. C-O-A-C-H. Coach.
That is correct. The word is abandon.
Abandon. A-B-A-N-D-O-N. Abandon.
That is correct. The word is peanut.
Peanut. P-E-A-N-U-T. Peanut.
That is correct. The word is blouse.
Blouse. B-L-O-U-S-E. Blouse.
That is correct. The word is trivia.
Trivia. T-R-I-V-I-A. Trivia.
That is correct. The word is iceberg.
Iceberg. I-C-E-B-E-R-G. B-E-R-G, iceberg.
That is correct. The word is daughter.
Daughter. D-A-U-G-H-T-E-R. Daughter.
That is correct. The word is intent.
May you give me the definition, please?
The purpose or aim.
Intent. I-N-T-E-N-T. Intent.
That is correct. The word is charity.
Charity. C-H-A-R-I-T-Y. Charity.
That is correct. The word is pixel.
Pixel. P-I-X-E-L. Pixel.
That is correct. The word is wallow.
Wallow. W-A-L-L-O-W. Wallow.
That is correct. The word is journey.
Journey. J-O-U-R-N-E-Y. Journey.
That is correct. The word is brilliant.
Brilliant. B-R-I-L-L-I-A-N-T. Brilliant.
That is correct. The word is nectarine.
Nectarine. N-E-C-T-A-R-I-N-E. Nectarine.
That is correct. The word is tussle.
Tussle. T-U-S-S-L-E. Tussle.
That is correct. The word is poncho.
Poncho. P-O-N-C-H-O. Poncho.
That is correct. The word is fluency.
Fluency. F-L-U-E-N-C-Y. Fluency.
That is correct. The word is ovation.
Ovation. O-V-A-T-I-O-N. Ovation.
That is correct. The word is hoodwink.
Hoodwink. H-O-O-D-W-I-N-K. Hoodwink.
That is correct. The word is tedious.
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 Tedious. T-E-D-I-O-U-S. Tedious.
That is correct. The word is redeem.
Redeem. R-E-D-E-E-M. Redeem.
That is correct. The word is shoulder.
Shoulder.
We good?
Shoulder. S-H-O-U-L-D-E-R. S-D-E-R, shoulder.
That is correct. The word is relative.
Relative. R-E-L-A-T-I-V-E, relative.
That is correct. The word is iota.
Iota. I-O-T-A, iota.
That is correct. The word is hazelnut.
Hazelnut. H-A-Z-E-L-N-U-T, hazelnut.
That is correct. The word is ghastly.
Ghastly. G-H-A-S-T-L-Y. Ghastly.
That is correct. The word is cajole.
Repeat the word, please.
Cajole.
Cajole, C-A-J-O-L-E, cajole.
That is correct. The word is lexicon.
Lexicon. L-E-X-I-C-O-N. Lexicon.
That is correct. The word is Yankee.
Yankee. Y-N. Can I start over? Y-A-N-K-E-E. Yankee.
The word is glucose.
Glucose. G-L-U-C-O-S-E. Glucose.
That is correct. The word is encroach.
Encroach. E-N-C-R-O-A-C-H. Encroach.
That is correct. The word is seethe.
Could I have the definition?
To be in a state of agitation or turmoil.
Could I have it used in a sentence?
When he found out he hadn't gotten the part, Rob began to quietly seethe with fury.
Seethe. S-E-A-T-H. Seethe.
The word is quibble.
Quibble. Q-U-I-B-B-L-E. Quibble.
That is correct. The word is genuine.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Genuine.
G-E-N-U-I-N-G.
The word is binoculars.
Binoculars. B-I-N-O-C-U-L-A-R-S. Binoculars.
That is correct. The word is kosher.
Kosher. K-O-S-H-E-R. Kosher. Kosher.
That is correct. The word is mosquito.
Mosquito. Mosquito. Mosquito.
That is correct. The word is ruminate.
What?
The word is ruminate.
I can't hear you.
The word is ruminate.
Can you define it?
Considering something for a period of intervals, engage in contemplation.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Thelma and Ruby often sit back in their rocking chairs and ruminate on how the world has changed since they were children.
The word is ruminate, right?
Ruminate.
Rumenate.
The word is prolific.
Could you repeat the word?
Prolific.
Could you use it in a sentence?
The article's prolific footnotes helped explain many obscure scientific terms.
Could I have the definition?
Occurring or existing in large numbers, abundant, profuse.
Prolific. Prolific. Prolific.
The word is ammunition.
May I get a definition?
The materials such as bullets that are fired from weapons.
Ammunition. AMMUNITION. Ammunition.
That is correct. The word is veracity.
Veracity. VERACITY. Veracity.
That is correct. The word is iteration.
Iteration. ITTERATION. Iteration.
The word is modicum.
Will you repeat the word, please?
Modicum.
May I have a definition, please?
A small portion, a limited quantity or amount.
Modicum. MODICUM. Modicum.
That is correct. The word is jettison.
May you repeat the word?
Jettison.
JET JETISON.
The word is fragile.
Fragile. FRAGILE. Fragile.
That is correct. The word is brethren.
Brethren. BRETHREN. Brethren.
That is correct. The word is notoriety.
Notoriety. Notoriety. Notoriety.
That is correct. The word is premises.
Premises. PREMISES. Premises.
That is correct. The word is guffaw.
Guffaw. Guffaw. Guffaw.
That is correct. The word is albeit.
Albeit. ALBEIT. Albeit.
That is correct. The word is indulgent.
Indulgent. INDULGENT. Indulgent.
That is correct. The word is foible.
Foible. FOIBLE. Foible.
That is correct. The word is pantomime.
May you repeat the word?
Pantomime.
May I get a definition?
A sequence of movements or actions not accompanied by speech or seen from beyond earshot.
May I get in a sentence?
Lola's elaborate pantomime managed to convey both boredom and frustration.
Pantomime. PANTOMINE. Pantomime.
The word is abysmal.
Abysmal. ABISMAL. Abysmal.
The word is marsupial.
Marsupial. MARSUPIAL. Marsupial.
That is correct. The word is shebang.
Definition, please.
Establishment, affair, thing.
Repeat the word.
Shebang.
Shebang. SHIBANG. Shebang.
The word is firmament.
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 Could you use it in a sentence, please?
Carmen gazed up at the stars, which were tiny specks of brightness in the black firmament.
Firmament. FIRMAMENT. Firmament.
That is correct. The word is ingratiate.
Ingratiate. INGRACIATE. Ingratiate.
The word is benison.
Benison. BENISENT. Benison.
The word is tawdry.
Tawdry. TAWDRY. Tawdry.
That is correct. The word is noxious.
Noxious. NOXIOUS. Noxious.
That is correct. The word is obfuscate.
Can you repeat the word?
We're going to skip that word because I'm not getting it out.
It's obfuscate.
Not according to this. I'm not going to have you spell that word, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Sometimes in the South we say things a little funny. The word is grandeur.
Grandeur. GRANDEUR. Grandeur.
That is correct. The word is harbinger.
Can you please repeat the word?
Harbinger.
Harbinger. HARBENGER. Harbinger.
The word is loquacious.
Loquacious. LOQUACIOUS. Loquacious.
That is correct. The word is dilapidated.
Could you repeat it, please?
Dilapidated.
DEB. Can I start over? DELIB. DELIBATE.
The word is panacea.
Panacea. PANACEA. Panacea.
That is correct. The word is bloviate.
Bloviate. Bloviate. BLOVIATE. Bloviate.
That is correct. The word is pariah.
Can you repeat the word?
Pariah.
Can you give me the definition?
a member of a low caste of southern India and Burma that is below Sudra rank and has provided many farm laborers and domestic servants.
Pariah. P-E-R-Y-A-H. Pariah.
The word is halitosis.
Halitosis. May I have a definition, please?
A condition of having fatigued breath.
May I have language of origin, please?
I'm sorry?
Language of origin, please.
Latin.
Halitosis. H-A-L-I-T-O-S-I-S. Halitosis.
That is correct. The word is hibiscus.
Hibiscus. Can you give me a definition, please?
A large, widely distributed genus of herbs, shrubs, or small trees with dentate or lobed leaves and large, showy flowers.
Hibiscus. Hibiscus. Hibiscus.
That is correct. The word is effervesce.
Effervesce. Could I have a definition?
To exhibit, as in speech or action, almost unrestrainable enthusiasm or happy emotion, bubble over.
Could you use it in a sentence?
When Mother opens Alexander's report card, she will probably effervesce with relief and delight.
And language of origin.
Latin.
Effervesce. E-F-E-R-V-E-S-C-E. Effervesce.
We're down to our last two, and so we'll talk about the rules again.
All right. As a repeat of the rules, when the competition is between the two finalists, when the round results in only two spellers who have correctly spelled their words, then it will be declared the finalists. The last person eliminated before the finalists are determined to be considered an alternate. When one speller misses a word, the other speller will spell the next word on the caller's list. If the contestant spells that word and the next word on the list correctly, he or she will be declared the winner. If he or she misspells either of those two words, the other speller will be given the next word on the caller's list to spell. If the speller spells the next word and the next correctly, he or she will be declared the winner. If both spellers misspell their word, both spellers shall continue in the bee, and the one who first misspelled his or her word shall be given the next word on the caller's list to spell. The bee shall then resume under the previous rule. As a reminder, objecting when only two spellers remain. An objection must be made immediately before the second speller has started spelling the word given him or her, or if both spellers have missed the same word before the correct spelling is given to the audience. No objection shall be entertained after the second speller has started spelling the word or after the competition is terminated. An objection may be filed by a parent, legal guardian, or school representative of the affected speller. This designated person is the only one who may have an objection on behalf of a speller during the bee. Only the designated person for a speller may voice an objection for his or her speller, and the objection can only relate to his or her speller. To object properly, only the designated person should stand and remain standing until recognized by the GAE Spelling Bee Committee. The committee representatives will immediately inform the judge, who will hear the objection at that time. The judges in the GAE Spelling Bee Committee are in complete control of the bee, and their decision shall be final on all matters. Thank you. Best of luck.
Congratulations to you two. Do you want to move to the center? Let's sit in like 9 and 10. Okay, those seats right there, so you'll be close to the microphone. The word is melancholy.
Melancholy. M-E-L-A-N-C-H-O-L-Y. Melancholy.
That is correct. The word is philanthropy.
Can you give me a definition, please?
An act or instance of deliberative generosity, a contribution made in a spirit of humanitarianism.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Philanthropy.
Philanthropy?
Philanthropy.
Tropy?
Philanthropy.
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 F-I-L-A-N-T-H-R-O-P-Y. Philanthropy.
Just right
Do I spell the same word?
there. The word is, oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Philanthropy. P-H-I-L-A-N-T-H-R-O-P-Y. Philanthropy.
That is correct. The word is residency.
Residency. R-E-S-I-D-E-N-C-Y. Residency.
That is correct.
All I can say is wow. This is one of our best bees ever. We went about 3 or 4 rounds before anyone was eliminated. Let's give all of our spellers a big round of applause. At this time, we would like to recognize all of our students and just thank you. All of our bee participants, if you would please stand. All of our bee participants received a certificate Thank you for your hard work and for your effort. Good job. You may be seated. And will all of our alternates please stand? Alternates, thank you because you had a tough job as well. Thank you. And I would like to thank our judges. They had a tough job as well. And I know it was hard dinging that bell, Mr. Frazier. But thank you all. And at the end, we have a very special token of appreciation for all of our judges. And I will give these to you at the end. But at this time, we're going to recognize our third runner-up, our third place student. If you would come up, Mr. Kemp, please. Representing Clark Middle. He will receive a cash prize and a trophy. Next, if our runner-up will please come forward. Please, Ms. Lee. And she will receive a cash prize as well and a trophy. And then, what school is number 5? Tell me your school number 5. Chase Street. And our winner from Chase Street Elementary, if you would come up and she receives a nicer check and a bigger trophy. Thank you for coming.
And your prize.
If we get all three to stand forward, please, for pictures. And Lena will represent Clark County School District at our district spelling bee, which will be held on February the 28th at Putnam County Elementary Schools from other schools in this region. GAE has various regions, and our region will participate with students from Athens, Clark County, Morgan County, and that area on February the 28th at 10 o'clock at Putnam County Elementary School, and our runner-up will also attend, just in case, and we need you all to see us afterwards so we can get some information from you and some signatures from your parents. And we thank you all, and at this time we would like for all of our bee participants to get on stage, come back on stage for some pictures. And we'd like to thank Cedar Shoals High School for allowing us to use her facility. Thank you for your hospitality. Thank Dr. Price and Dr. Bowling for allowing us to be here. And we have, we'd like to also thank GAE and CCAE for sponsoring this. So all the money and the trophies that you got was sponsored by CCAE, Clark County Association of Educators. And Dr. Lanu, you want to have a few words?
Great. You know, I as well, certainly from all of us, I want to thank you and congratulate you. And actually, I sit in awe. See, what you might not know is, see, all the adults are spelling the words themselves. They just don't have the bell. But it truly is, it takes talent and it takes a lot of confidence to get up, you know, and participate in this particular event. This is not easy. In fact, there are probably not many that would do what you did today, and then be able to show just the talent of being able to really get a grasp on language and words and how you approach that. So, you know, certainly from our district, it's just proud to see you here today, and you know, just know we're always behind you and we wish you the best as those move on. But we want to thank all the participants for just taking that step out and doing this work. Thank you.
At this time, we're done with our bee, and we ask that our participants stay on stage for pictures. Thank you. Let's get them centered. All right, if you all can come around on both sides.
Congratulations. What's that?
Well, some on this side and some on this side. Just even